All the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakariam Shah, Yasha Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. See, this thing went mainstream now. This is CNN looking at some. It's about 7 a.m. right now. I'm on my way to Plantation, but real quick, I'm looking at these headlines on CNN News, Fox, Wyon. All your mainstream media is picking this up about what's going on over there in Cuba with Russia pulling up with them ships and that nuclear sub. So now we're going to start seeing some of the panic kick in with your middle class. Yeah, you thought it was a joke. Time is running out on you.
It is a scene reminiscent out of the Cold War, and the message, well, it couldn't be any clearer.
Yeah, 3 Russian warships and a nuclear-powered submarine arrived in Cuba a few hours ago. They're taking part in planned military exercises in the Caribbean, but the real goal is essentially a projection of strength by Russia on the world stage. It's being very closely watched by the U.S., and it comes amid rising tensions between Washington and Moscow over, of course, the war in Ukraine.
Yeah, CNN's Patrick Ottman joins us now live from Havana. Patrick, this could be a conversation reminiscent of something we would have been discussing decades ago, and yet here we are. The U.S., we know, has been monitoring these ships very closely. Talk about the significance of it. The U.S. intelligence doesn't believe that these ships are armed with nuclear weapons. Nonetheless, just 90 miles off of the coast of Florida.
Just 90 miles off the coast of Florida and only about 50 yards from where I'm standing. Right behind me there are the 4 Russian naval ships that came into the port of Havana this morning. The ship directly behind me is a rescue ship, an icebreaker, which does not have much use in the Caribbean. And then behind that is a nuclear-powered sub, the Kazan, something Cubans say they've never seen before in this country, a nuclear-powered submarine coming in for all to witness in the port of Havana. Really something quite unusual. And then behind is the Gorshkov, which is one of the most modern military ships capable of firing cruise missiles that Vladimir Putin possesses. Really the highest level technology that the Russian Navy can boast. So those are for all to see. They are docked in an area a few years ago. You would have seen American cruise ships, but because of U.S. sanctions, they're no longer allowed to come here. And right before we came on air, I could hear the sailors singing the Russian national anthem. So it certainly felt like a moment from the past. It wasn't that long ago, of course, that the Soviet Union was supplying Cuba with everything they needed here, and the economy was doing much, much better as a result. We have seen some of that come back over the last few years with the war.
So let the games begin. Let the games begin, man. The prophecies proving themselves to be the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Quite accurate once again. Now you see the bear, Og. They setting this up. It's the Lord behind this, but this is going to spark a lot of fear for the next Black Swan event that's going to take place. It's definitely going to be blamed on either Russia, China, North Korea, Iran. So get ready. This morning, everybody planning for a nice summer breeze, right? This is on all your mainstream medias now. We call this is your Captain Crunch news channels. So they pushing it, but it's the Heavenly Father. It's time. This is Ezekiel 12:27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision or the prophecies that he seeth is for many days to come. Oh, it ain't gonna happen in my time, right? For he prophesieth of the times that are far off. They see the men of the Lord out there. Man, we got another 50 years, another 100 years. Yeah, right. Therefore, say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. But the word or the prophecies which I have spoken shall be done, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's why you see him Mighty works like this, you know? Mighty works like this. This is happening on planet Earth right now. It's coming on the heels of this new bird flu. It's coming on the heels of this border crisis, the heels of civil war, inflation. Saudi Arabia just got out the dollar. Man, there's a lot going on. Let me end it right there. I got to get out of here. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, Shalom.